G'day folks, and welcome to part 7 of stripping down the Battenfeld. There's not much left now. Yeah, as you can see, upper platen went thump onto the floor very easily. Spin the nuts off, wedge a block of wood in there and grab a long bar and go yank, and it just shot straight off the end of the tie bars and that's done. Look at that machining, that's really nice. I'll see if I can save these ram rods, strip the whole thing down maybe. I don't know, it's got some nice machinable steel, high grades like 4130 or 4140 steel. That's cast iron, that's not so useful but still interesting. Makes a nice anvil. A very nice anvil actually. Yeah. I'll break this thing down as far as I can and yank it onto the trailer as scrap really. There's a lot of corrosion, a lot of seals are leaking and carrying on. That's the problem with PVC, the chlorine attacks all the seals and things and it just starts leaking oil everywhere. That's why this unit was so low on oil, all the seals are starting to eat themselves, unfortunately. But either way, I've got that off, I've got my big retaining nuts. I don't know what thread this is, but it's big enough. And very nicely machined. It's not sharp, it's just really nicely machined thread. Amazing. Anyway, I want to get this plate off. Well, job done. Hardest part's just driving it off the dowel pins. Everything else is pretty easy. Fair old slab of steel. Real good. And the ejector cylinder down there. Might be handy for something. I guess I better take the fittings off and get the trailer in here. We'll try and load it up tonight. We'll get it out of the way. That way and start, well, take the injection unit off, get that out of the way, and the pump, and then load the base onto the trailer. It's a lot of heavy steel. It's good stuff though. I'll cut out and save what I can. Might even try and cut this top plate off. Looks like a bit of 25mm that's had a step milled in each end. There it is. Nice thick solid chunk. It's got 12mm bolt holes in it. Okay, well that's the pump unit out. Well, mostly motor and a lot less pump. It's a nice 10 horsepower ABB motor. Very nice. Extra lightweight, all alloy frame motor. Perfect for an electric car. Yeah, very nice. And it's got a Lovejoy coupling in there. Pump. It's shedding its paint due to heat and oil. It's a discharge spill or bearing oil discharge back to tank. Suction, high pressure discharge, and there's a couple of solenoids and things on it. It's a variable displacement pump. Yeah, very nice. Fluid Tech coupling, PT 300/4.0/N, was it FL080-E, made in Germany. We've got German, Austrian, and generally all European made components on this. Some American made stuff as well, but nothing cheap. It's all made really, really well. Very expensive. Ah, there we go. The injection unit is off. And the thing is, it's light enough, I can drag it around by hand now. Yeah, kind of made a mess on the wall, but that's what happens when the entire unit slides forward uncontrollably. it just, yeah, blew its load all over the door, and now there's about a litre of hydraulic oil outside. Oh well, not a big deal. Yeah, that'll work quite well. You've got to get rid of these bits and make a stainless steel or just regular steel frame for the whole unit and turn it into a micro extruder. Really good. It's one of the best bits of kit to get out of this. The injection unit barrel assembly and the pump and motor. Yeah, real good stuff. And now I have access to all these pilot valves. I'll get them out. And the rest of the plugs and caps and things like that. A little data plate, glue that to the wall somewhere. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I think I've already taken the main plate off the machine. Yeah, it's really good. I guess I better clean up some of that oil, even though most of it went outside. Yeah, there we go. That's what's left. After I went sploof all over the door, there's still leaking fluid out the side. Yeah, gotta love hydraulics. They always leak. Now it looks like something Arnold Schwarzenegger would carry into battle. Proper bloody weapon. Pretty cool. I'll get rid of these supports, don't need them. I'll just make supports to bolt onto here. A little frame to support the back of it, and away you go. We've got ourselves a little mini extruder. Haha, fantastic. Some M20 all thread. Yeah, there we go. Next morning or afternoon. Yeah, cranes make everything so much easier. Makes half a ton of work basically child's play. It's a shame really. It's a nice bit of engineering. All the welds, the way they've done it. Not light. The tank's been cleaned mostly. I'll just throw some scrap metal in there. That'll be my junk bin for the next week. The valve block's just a manifold. There's really a couple of little pistons in there, that's about it. Nothing too serious. Might take that little transducer off, whatever that is. 250 bar transducer. I think that's about it. But crane's holding it just fine. It's not all that heavy. If you have trouble pulling the chains to winch it up, that's when you know it's a bit too heavy. If you can't pull hard enough to actually raise it, it is too heavy. That's my rule of thumb with chain hoists. If you can't actually yank on it hard enough to lift it off the ground, or it's lifting you off the ground trying to bloody pull on it, it's a bit too heavy.